Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, your debt just won't go away? If I told you that it's not a coincidence, would you believe me? The truth is, it's a business model. And this is the thing. While you're stressed, while you're stuck and you're surviving, someone else is actually getting rich off of your pain. In this video, I'm exposing the truth about who profits from your debt and how you can take back not only your power, get closer, how you can take back your profits. Let's be clear. And when I say this, I want you to fully understand and hear me clearly. Debt isn't just numbers. It's actually control. It's chains. And it's a business. It's a business based on you remaining in it. Today, I want to show you who gets rich when you stay in debt. I want to show you how the system is designed to keep you there and how you can actually flip the script and make sure that how you start winning on today, not them. So where do we start at first? Let's start with the ones who basically smile in your face while draining your wallet the most. And that's the credit card companies. They literally love when you spend. But I'm sure you didn't know that they actually profit when you don't pay in full. They don't want you to pay in full, actually. Think about this. A $5,000 balance at 25% is over $1,250 in interest a year. For doing what? Absolutely nothing. All they're doing is keeping you stuck. And this is the thing. You're fooled by your minimum payment. You truly think that as long as you're making a minimum payment, that the credit card company, that they're not going to bother you. And honestly, you're right. Why bother someone who's going to keep making me richer? Because think about it. Honestly, if I'm the credit card provider, I'm helping you out, right? But that's not financial help. To me, what that is, that's a financial leash. And until you stop with your balances, you're going to stay on this leash. The average household pays over $1,000 a year alone just in credit card interest. And that's crazy. And this is the thing. They don't want you to default. They don't want you to default at all. They just want you stuck. They literally want you to be stuck forever. Because the longer you're stuck, the more that they're actually going to make. I did some research. And according to the research I did, credit card companies make billions of dollars a year off of interest alone. That's not even off of their products. That's just off of the interest. I literally love chasing American Express. But when I did this research, it showed that they were the biggest to profit off of individuals a year. They literally raked in $150 billion in a single year. So if you understand their mindset and their concept, why not smile? They're literally going to keep smiling. They're basically just winning off of you. They're winning off of your ignorance, off of your unawareness that by you only making minimum payments, you're helping them to profit. Then there's the banks and lenders, all right? And here's the thing. America was built on banks and lenders. And they're not just institutions. They're really investors. They're investors in your personal struggle. Now think about this. Have you ever went into a bank and noticed that nobody's ever frowning? Maybe the customers, but none of the employees. I want you to really think about it. The last time you went in the bank, did you see one employee actually frowning? They're typically super professional, they're courteous, and they're willing to help you. They literally will hand you a car loan or a mortgage with a smile on their face and have you sign here and sign there. But what they're really handing you is a long-term profit plan for them. I want you to think about this. I'm gonna give you an example. A $300,000 mortgage at a 6.5% interest rate over 30 years is going to cost you what? I'll tell you, you're going to pay over $380,000 in interest alone. That's not even including the principal. That's just the interest. That's another house. That's a supercar. That's crazy to me. Realize this, the longer you stay in debt, the wealthier that the banks are going to get. Banks, they literally love when you're in debt to them. But when you're not in a good place, do they show you that same type of love? No, typically not. So why do you keep allowing them to profit off of you? It's mostly because of your lack of understanding. But today that ends. So moving on to the next group that profits off of you. And not only do they profit off of you, they profit more from your past mistakes. And honestly, these ones I probably can't stand the most. And that's the debt collectors. Debt collectors, what they do is they buy your debt for pennies from the original lender. And then they come after you for the full amount, as if you owe them all that money. For example, they buy your $1,000 debt for $100. Then they're going to pester the heck out of you. And then they're even going to make legal threats. And if you pay it in full, they just made a 900% return off of you, which is crazy for someone who you didn't even owe originally, or they didn't even pay for the amount that you fully owed. And this is the thing too. After they've chased you for a while and you're somebody who you don't pay, they just sell it again. And then somebody else is going to sell it. And then it's going to keep getting sold. And you're paying, it literally gets passed around like some product. And multiple people continue to profit. You're not a person in their eyes. You're just an asset. You're an asset to them. So what you got to do is you got to stop allowing yourself to be an asset to these different corporations. You got to stop being bullied by these companies. Do the right thing, make your payments. That way you don't end up in this debt mess. That way you don't end up dealing with debt collectors. And then you're just an asset being passed around. All right. Now let's talk about the credit bureaus. All right. I love the credit bureaus, but they're funny to me, like really. There's Experian, there's Equifax, and there's TransUnion. And honestly, they sound like some type of government agencies, but they're really not. They're not. They're just private corporations. They're private corporations off of your credit behavior. And your credit behavior is their product. Know this. They sell your data to banks, landlords, and even your employer. And when you mess up, they profit again by basically charging you for credit monitoring. Your mistakes become their merchandise. And they get to own their merchandise. So why are you allowing yourself to be owned by somebody else? What you got to stop doing is being owned. You got to get out of this mindset or this attitude, this state that you're in of being allowed to be owned by all of these different entities, including the credit bureaus. All right. And let's not forget about the people who encourage your emotional spending, because we all know that you're dealing with emotional spending. I once was. If you don't know this, retailers, they team up with buy now, pay later companies to make it feel like you're budgeting. But what you're really doing is you're financing your impulse control. They make it really easy for you. Interest free at first, small payments, until you're juggling 5 small payments at once and you've lost control. What you don't know is they want you to chase dopamine, not discipline. And your undisciplined mindset, it's actually keeping them in business. Get to the point where you stop allowing these people to stay in business because of you, and you start taking back your hard-earned money. Stop giving up your hard-earned money. You give up your hard-earned money to these retailers for a jacket, a shirt, pair of pants, pair of shoes that you're probably only going to wear once or twice. A lot of people. Some people, they might buy a pair of shoes and they might wear them constantly. But a lot of us, you buy this dress, this purse that you're not even going to wear all the time. Stop giving up your hard-earned money for it. Get some discipline. Then there's the government. And here's the part most people never think about. Even the government, they profit from your debt. Federal student loans bring in billions of dollars in interest every single year. Every year. Tax debt, it literally comes with late penalties and garnishments if you don't pay it. And then there's the court fines and fees that pile on if you miss a payment. It's literally all structured to punish the poor and profit off of those basically who don't have a cushion. They literally call it getting an education. But think about it. Did they ever teach you about debt, interest, credit, or money management in high school? No, because that wasn't part of their plan. Your lack of understanding and education fully falls into their plan. So yes, the government has benefited off of you. Think about this. Your debt will literally go to the grave with you from the government. They literally have the right to garnish your money. The government, they don't play when it comes to their money. So now's the time to have a better understanding. Now's the time to stop allowing yourself to be controlled by all of these different ones and allowing them to profit off of you. Now, the last ones who basically profit off of your debt, and to me, I'd say that they're probably the most invisible to you. And that's the media machine. That's the media. Literally. What they do is they sell you comparison and they sell you insecurity. They push you to buy things that you don't need to impress people who you don't even truly like with money that you don't have. And this is it. They hit you with just use Afterpay. You only live once. Go ahead, treat yourself. And you don't even realize that your debt, what it does, it literally it funds their marketing budget. They want you to treat yourself. They want you to keep spending. So why aren't they going to keep pushing it to you? I don't know if you're somebody who you're on social media or, social media. Because social media, that's where media has gone to now. If you're on social media and you look up something, you look up a shirt or something or a umbrella, you look up anything, hair treatment, you look it up. If you haven't noticed, I would start looking, pay attention. When you're scrolling your phone, now different providers for hair treatment, umbrella, shirts, whatever it is that you've been searching for, it's going to now be popping up. It's going to constantly pop up in your algorithm. And all of these companies, they're banking on you clicking. And all of them, they're going to have this Afterpay thing. And most companies, they build these marketing budgets and they pay for these marketing budgets, knowing that they're going to make a profit from someone. So stop giving your hard-earned money to them. Stop giving your hard-earned money to their budgets. The truth is, debt is a trap. And let me be clear. Debt is not a lack of income. It's a lack of ownership. Ownership of your mind, of your emotions, and your future. You being in debt, it's not just unfortunate. It's actually profitable for everyone but you. But here's where the shift comes in. Every time you pay off a balance, every time you save $1 or say no to being in the trap, You're literally reclaiming your power. You stop being a product. And what you start doing is you start becoming a producer. You've been a consumer your whole life. And now's the time basically to do the opposite of what society has been telling you to do and what society has taught you to do. And now's the time to become a producer. It's your choice. I know what I want. I know what I'm learning, and I know how to get there. And I can tell you, it's not by being a consumer of things, especially things that's keeping me in debt. I'm done with debt. For me, it's all about, is what I'm doing, or is what I'm doing with my money going to cause me to grow? Is it helping me in the long run? Is it going to cause me to produce something? And that's what I want for you too. If this video opened up your eyes, don't just walk away. Walk forward. I want you to share this video with someone you love. Make sure you hit the like button, because it definitely would mean the world to me. It definitely goes a long way, especially with the algorithm. And then I want you to subscribe to the channel for more content on how to build wealth, how to gain discipline, and how to unlock your untapped potential. And remember this, they profit from your debt, but you're going to profit from your discipline. All right? Later.